What's up, guys? We're at Chapman Leonard. We're gonna go look at this facility. Except you're gonna lead the tour and I'm not, but we'll walk around a little bit.
Hi everyone, I'm Nicole with Chapman Leonard Studio Equipment. We're here at our factory tour of our facility here in North Hollywood, California. I'm gonna go ahead and show you around. So let's go. So Chapman Leonard was founded in 1945 here in North Hollywood, California by Ralph Chapman. In the 1960s, Leonard joined with him, and then they combined his company, Leonard Studio Equipment. So that's why it's Chapman Leonard Studio Equipment. By the way, this is my mom, Christine Hunegart.
Family-owned and operated business.
Family-owned and operated business. So this is a CNC machine. How these work is you have a piece of slab of metal like this. This is aluminum. We also work with magnesium, which is a lot lighter. And you stick it right in there. It's drilling and cutting all the parts and pieces that we put together to make our equipment. So all of our equipment's made 100% here in the USA. So let's go on. So here's some parts. I know Matt likes parts. So I believe this is for our mini scope. So this is a good example. They're all oily and gross, but that's what happens when you work in a manufacturing company. So this is what the part looked like before, and once it goes in the machine, it gets drilled and looks pretty awesome. Now I'm all oily. To my left, your right, Matt, is acetar. This is acetar. Acetar has been here for 30 years. So a lot of the people who work here have been here for a very long time. We used to manufacture our parts like this. So if you take a look, this was 3 different parts. The time to make this part was a lot longer. So to cut down production time, we actually do a one-stop production now. So all of the parts are done in one shot instead of taking 3 pieces and welding them together, which makes products just go out a lot faster and lighter. As you can see, the chain will go right in here. This is a transmission part. So it started like that, and now it's like this.
There's over 1,000 parts in a dolly.
Yeah, 1,000 parts. There's actually 700 parts in just our transmission, which is nuts. So let's go this way. We anodize most of our equipment too. And for those of you who are not familiar with anodizing, the reason why we anodize is because it makes equipment a lot stronger, more sturdy, and more durable. So say for rusting, which happens a lot in the East Coast because of the weather, we have anodizing to help with that. We have the transmission room, which is unlocked, which is not usual, so let's go in. You don't want anybody to know this, but you're actually getting a secret look at this. You have round, crab, and conventional. So when the grip gets it, it's a lot easier for them to shift through the different modes. All right, let's head out and I'll show you more. Thanks, Louis. Okay, we have welding. So that's our welding department. Here's some scrap metal that will be turned into parts later. We don't have a chassis here at the moment, but chassis are worked on here and upgraded. Hey, Mauricio. What are you doing today?
This is cross member for the Kiwi 4.
So this is the final product that Mauricio's making. This is why we need safety glasses here. This is our grinding department. So he sits here all day grinding the parts so that none of the parts have any sharp edges. It's all smooth. So this actually helps with when the guys need parts, they'll go in here and type in what number they need, and the part will pop out, and then that way we can keep track of how many parts are being distributed to employees that are working on a certain product. So let's keep going. We have chassis here that are, I call them graveyard chassis, which are, they're just the skeleton of the dolly. And so these are gonna be upgraded to Pee-wee 4s on from the tree. So fun fact actually, Jackie Chan has a hybrid dolly, which is his coffee table. And Jackie likes to come in here and visit us every year. He's super cool. So if you're familiar with the Cobra dolly, this is the chassis for the Cobra dolly.
Sorry I'm late, but these are the air ballast tanks that are used for our mini scopes and for our Cobra dolly.
These are used for the mini scopes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I learn something new every day.
And we made it to be mobile so you could remove it easily from the chassis that it's on.
Why is that?
Well, because we can make it narrower, smaller. So it'll work in the aisles of airplanes, for example.
We also make all of our accessory carts here as well. Okay, so this was your first project.
In 1958, just graduated from UCLA, just before a few years before that. And then my dad wanted me to build cranes. So I built this as a crab crane, and it has no chains in it, except for one chain going from the steering wheel in the back to engage the transmissions. And from there on, it's all chainless. Well, I really wanted to make a dolly, because when I went in the studios, I saw a dolly on every set, but I saw a crane about every 10th set. And so this was kind of a compromise between a dolly and a crane in those years. Dollies were much bigger in those years.
Look, it's still back.
Conventional steering, and then over here, when the wheels are straight, I can shift it, and now all the wheels are turning.
It works, Dad.
Yeah, after all those years, right?
So over here, we have our Olympian crane.
1981, I had a call from CBS, and they wanted for the football a vehicle to run on the sidelines. It keeps up with the action. So the Olympian has proved to be very popular, not only for those Olympics, but for American football.
Such as the Super Bowl, USC
Super Bowl every year since then. And
NFL. We also have a crane called the Zeus, which is right over here. Electra Zeus on Saturday Night Live.
the Zeus is the
Electra.
bigger version. Electra is
Electra's
smaller
on
version.
Saturday Night Live. It's been tradition for Saturday Night Live to have it on there. They have the same operator for many years.
So in the beginning of Saturday Night Live, if you see the seat that has Saturday Night Live on it, that's our Electra crane. There's so many things to see here, so it's like an endless tour sometimes. It's Grandpa's hobby shop. Right, Pops? It's your hobby shop. Thank you all for watching our facility tour. It's been great to show you around our family's company. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.